on a Wednesday here. Get the trading day started. Get everybody accounted for and ready to rock and roll today. We've got a lot going on. Market has turned around from earlier this morning. If you got up early this morning, saw the market, we've had a reversal in the pre-market this morning. So I wanted to make sure that that you guys are looking for that and that we're focused on the morning session here. So let's get into it this morning, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about where the market's been, where it's going, and what we have for today. So let's get into that this morning. We'll say good morning to everybody here. Go down, and then we will get things accounted for this morning. Get you guys focused on where we need to be looking this morning, and get us into some great trades today. Amir G, good morning to you. Don, good morning. Cesario, good morning to you. Davidas, good morning. Hey, Steve. Trick's going good. Hopefully you're doing great. This morning. Young Shane, good morning to you. Daniel, good morning. Hitesh, good morning. Good to see you here this morning. Christian, good morning to you. Sylvan, good morning. Zoltan, good morning. Trevor, good morning to you. Hey, Paul, good morning. Jens, good morning to you. Henry, good morning. David, good morning. Todd, good morning. T-Mac, good morning to you. Dill, good morning. Riken, good morning. Angel, good morning to you. Just put a wow. Yeah, plenty of options today, no doubt about it. Good morning, Dominic. Good morning, Levi. Good morning, Rafi. Sandra, good morning to you. Morning, Frank. Julian, good morning to you. Good morning, Remen. Daryl, good morning. Elizabeth, good morning to you. Mike P, good morning. Gary, good morning. Tom, good morning to you. Chet, good morning. Marwan, good morning to you. Don, good morning. Hey, Jamie, good morning to you. Jonathan, good morning to you. What does the lead analyst of the Best Trading Room eat for breakfast to get the brain ticking? This morning, it's just eggs with some hot sauce on it this morning. It's one of two things. It's either egg whites or a protein shake, banana, mixed berries, water, ice, a little bit of milk, peanut butter. So that's the diet of the pro trader. Michelle, good morning to you. Kurt, good morning. Rudolph, good morning to you. Hopefully you're doing well. Don, good morning. Daniel, good morning to you. Yep, okay. Moshe, good morning to you. Marcel, good morning. Welcome to your second day here. Buenos dias. Viva la Mexico. Ricardo, good morning. Mike, good morning to you. Good morning, Daniel. Peter B, good morning to you. Absolutely. Keeper of the profits. You got it. Mitch, good morning to you. Hopefully you're doing well. Don, good morning. Ryan, good morning to you. Yep, I use almond milk each day, Tom. We're all here in the German chat too. Okay, we can switch that off. Good morning, Armando. Okay, good morning to everybody out there. Let's take a look and see where we were yesterday and what's happening today. Well, yesterday, Dow squeaked out a gain, a green day, a gainful day, moving in the right direction. Dow was up 30 points, S&P up 6, NASDAQ up 30 yesterday. Then, as we look into Europe and peek into what's happening over the pond, German DAX up 126 or 1.03%. FTSE in the UK up 69, almost 1%, 0.91. And the CAC 40 in Paris up 69.47, 1.32%. All markets green in Europe. And then we come over to Asia, overnight session, keying in off of what we did yesterday, which was not a great day, but a green day. Nikkei in Japan down 70. Shanghai and China down 1.11%, down 32 points, and the Hong Kong Hang Seng down 525 points, down 1.82%. So 3 markets up, 3 markets down, and that brings us to our pre-market futures this morning. And guess what? We're green. Dow futures up 28 points, S&P futures up 2, and the NASDAQ futures up 8.75. Again, this is going to be a day just like yesterday. Watch yourself first in the morning. Oil's up big, up over 1%, 1.16%, and oil's moving in the right direction if you're long that commodity on oil this morning, as I saw Michael was this morning as well, trading that earlier this morning. So where do we go today? Well, futures are tepid, to say the least, up a little bit, but we'll have to see if we launch today or if it's going to be a flat day. Well, what's happening out there? U.S. durable goods come out. Orders fell 0.6% in May versus 1% drop expected. That's better than what we were expecting. That's good news. Stock futures turned positive this morning, and The reason for it is Trump comes out this morning and he's trying to crack down on China versus taking our tech information here and using it in China. He's going to be less strict than what they feared was going to happen, and that's a little bit of a breather for the markets. Theft of the U.S. tech crackdown by Trump, that's really the key today, with oil being up for the day. I did not check the IPO calendar. I will right now just to see. Yesterday when I looked at it, we had them for the week, but not any specific day. So let's just say it shows 3 here. One that's priced for today, that's HYRE. HYRE is the IPO for today. I will post it here in the room. I'll add the announcement for IPO equals HYRE. So we'll watch that. If you see it come across, please put it in big bold letters here in the trading room. Make sure one of us gets that on the chart and gets you guys acclimated to what's happening here. Okay. Top Trader today, day number 4 of Top Trader at 1 p.m. today. We've had 3 great days today. Top Trader, again, 1 o'clock this afternoon. 1 o'clock this afternoon, Top Trader, and you don't want to miss that. We're day number 4 out of 5. We conclude tomorrow on Top Trader. It's been a great week. I know a lot of you guys have enjoyed the training this week. So as we go forward today, what else is happening? Top Trader today. Also, if you are on the outside looking in, I want to welcome all of our social media traders out there on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on all of our social media platforms out there, Instagram included. If you want to come into the room, if you're looking for a way to do this, today is your day. We've got 1 more day left, traders. That's right, 1 more day. We've been running this for the last 2 weeks now. We've got the World Cup Fever promotion going on right now. It goes through the 28th, through June the 28th. You've got $1,001 off the Pro program, Expert program, $450 off, $200 off the Student, $75 off the Intro. If you get in by the 28th, you got a chance to go to Russia, to Moscow, to watch the finals. 1 raffle ticket for the Student, 2 raffle tickets for the Expert, 4 raffle tickets for the Professional package. And we'd love to host you out in Moscow and get you guys dialed in for the World Cup finals. So please take advantage of that. We'd love to have you. It's a great promotion. Gets you in the trading room, gets you in the training that we have, and gets you the same platform that Mayor and I and the rest of the analysts trade on here on a daily basis. Okay, let's take a look at some stocks this morning. I've got Cara trade, C-A-R-A, long this morning. That's C-A-R-A. Here we go, C-A-R-A, long, over 22 this morning. We're going to watch that stock this morning. Also, on the short side this morning, this GBT, take a look at this from the daily perspective, right? Comes down, breaks through 35 this morning, and we've got a ways to go down to 30. So I like this trade this morning on GBT. Anything under the whole number, I'm going to post it at 34. That's going to be my short trade this morning. This is GBT, short under $34 here this morning. And then the other stock that I do kind of like this morning that I've been watching here that's come down quite a bit and has moved back up would be Facebook. And Facebook over 200. I'm going to show you this before, or show you this now, and take a look at what it did when it reached 200 before. It moved decisively through, moved up to that 202 level. So Facebook long over 200 this morning as well. That's Facebook long 200, Facebook long 200. So there's 3 good plays, 3 solid plays that I'm watching here this morning that you can put on your radar and trade along with myself and when Mayor gets in here as well. Well, who do we have with us here this morning? We have got Michael O'Reilly, my trading partner in the afternoon. Good morning to you, Michael. Good to have you here this morning. Clifton, our TradeNet support manager, is here. If you're new to the room and you've got an issue or you want to talk to somebody and you're trying to find out exactly what's going on, trying to navigate the room, Clifton is here to support you throughout the day. Also, on the Deutsche Chat tab, we've got Gil with us this morning, taking care of all of our German traders as well. And I see, guess who just popped in here this morning? There he is. Mayor himself. Good morning to you. How are you this morning? Yeah.
Swing pick up by 30% also today. I couldn't get in. I mean, pre-market trading anyway.
Unbelievable.
But this was crazy.
Hey, I'm going to turn the charts over to you.
Yeah,
Here
I'll take over. Thanks.
Traders, we've got 1 minute before we open up the day. 1 minute. That's right, Todd. Yep, Mayer's plus, I think, +7 now on hours. So he is in the afternoon. Okay, traders, here we go. 15 seconds to go here. Watching Facebook this morning for the long. And we got Kara as well. And here's the bell. 2 seconds to go. Let's have a great day, traders. Should be an awesome day trading. All right. There goes Facebook. Watch Facebook at 200.
I'm having trouble sharing. No, it comes on. Good. It doesn't.
Hey, traders, if you're in the Facebook trade, again, I'm looking for at least 50 cents out of it here, up to 250 on Facebook. Stop loss under 199. Netflix pulling down just a little bit. Traders also going to take GIS this morning. GIS long over 46.50 if we get there. GIS long over 46.50. GIS long 46.50. Okay.
Back. I had some issues. I hope they're solved now. I'll try to broadcast my charts. I'm watching CAG for a possible short under 37. You guys are watching this. CAG under 37. I'm going to post it. Oh, it's now. I'm shorting it. Sorry, I didn't have time to post it.
I'm short now. CAG.
Still joins a big mover. I just shorted C. Oh, it's moving too.
Come on. I want to see it below 36.50. You got the VWAP right there.
Guys, stop loss is approximately 25 to 30 cents. So we have to see it coming under the lows and a little bit more.
Hey, traders, GBT, I'm also going to take under 35. It's GBT. Short under $35.
Okay, watch PF2. PF under 65.85.
Here comes the break of 35. Watch.
Posting PF now.
I'm short the stock GBT. Big move down. Big move down. Wow. Looking for 60 cents, 34.40 cover point on GBT.
I'm going to join you on this one. Soon, Scott.
Yep.
Once hit under 50, then I'll join.
Okay.
Under 34.50, I'm going to join you guys in GBT. Where did Scott?
I got it at 35. 35, yeah, actually 35 flat. I'll tell you what, if we break 34.50 traders, I'll add to it here and then take the profit below.
Guys, TUSK under 38, is it shortable? I don't know.
You're back up to 35. Initial drop was nice and then right back up.
CG is moving.
Here comes the GBT trade. Watch it.
TUSK under 38.
I'm adding.
Shorting.
Adding GBT.
I didn't.
Come on, CAG. Come on, CAG. Watch CAG now right at the VWAP point, and then 36.50s next. CAG. Real nice trade so far.
Guys, I'm taking my partial in CAG, took my partial in CAG.
Traders, watch Cara now, C-A-R-A. Watch Cara over 22. Again, my entry is going to be $22 on C-A-R-A.
Sorry guys, I'm handling some technical problems here. I already took my partial notes. Oh. Yeah. I took my partial in CAG and TUSK I shorted, but it's not doing much.
Watch the
And
Cara
I'm sorry,
trade trader C-A-R-A.
I was writing my trigger in CAG for the long side for some reason. I don't know. I'm sorry. Should have been on the short side. Of course, it should have been Sorry. Hope you guys understood. I don't go long this kind of stocks. TUSK is looking kind of better now, but I'll hang on to it for a while.
You're watching Kara, CARA. Still in the CAG
They
trade.
also write PF for long. Oh my goodness, I write PF for long too. I don't know what happened to me there. Market started with a
There's
gap up. Now it's coming down a little bit.
Yep. We still are up 50 points on the Dow, S&P up 7, NASDAQ up 24. The initial move. Watch CAG now under this 3650.
Did you get your GBT partial, Scott? I had some technical problems here. I didn't join this trade.
I did. Took my partial on
Because
GBT.
it looks like it really did arrive a good partial point.
I think it's got more to go. So do I think CAG traders. Here comes CAG now under 50. 3650. There we go. There's the break.
I'm joining you now. Just joined CAG.
There we go. Nice move down. Nice move down.
Oh, sorry. Just joined GBT. Sorry. Joined GBT. CAG, I'm already in.
Yeah.
And I'm about to cover some more. Nice move in CAG. I just joined GBT. TUSK is getting close to the lows. I want to sit under 37.80. And I missed PF because I had some technical problems. And PF is amazing if you took that one. No, I don't know about amazing, but 30 cents is nice. Netflix, I'll take a look at Netflix. Yeah, if it was over the highs, 410, that should be very nice. Even close to that. GPT is going to move over 35.20. I'll be out. Which is almost now. Did not.
Wow, look at CAG go. Look at CAG go. Traders, this is going to be a great trade here. Great trade on CAG. Kara does not look like it's going to get it for us.
I'm closing GBT. I have a loser.
I'm also out of GBT. Shoot, okay. I still like Facebook over 200 today. Okay, here we go.
So far, one winner, one loser. And TUSK is looking good, but the market's moving into the gap now, coming down. Here comes TUSK. Thank you.
Nice
Getting ready for a
breakdown there.
partial in TUSK. Yeah.
Nice continued breakdown on CAG.
Oh, look at USK. Look at it goes. Finally made the move. Good. And she's going. And she's going. We've got 70 cents, 80 cents. Getting ready to cover. Now. Actually covered for 60 something cents. Lovely trade in TUSK. Watch Netflix. Netflix is getting close. I would like to go long over 409.70. NFLX. Scott, did you post this one?
On which one?
Netflix?
No, I did not post Netflix. No.
Okay. Look at CG.
Gonna break out the top here, yeah. Come on, CAG. Keep coming, baby. Look at Tusk. Tusk and CAG. Look at them side by side right now.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Crazy good.
Yep. Getting ready for Netflix here. Netflix moves over. Actually, I'm going to go long over 70, not 80. 409.70. I think if Netflix is going to go over 409.70, it's very, very likely to move over the highs, which is now. I'm long. I hope I'm not mistaken.
Watch that 410 area here.
95 is the highs.
Yeah.
Come on, Netflix. I need you. And she comes. And she comes. The big decision point, of course, is 410, because that's a whole number. We touched the highs now, but we did not go through. Hope we will.
Traders, watch Facebook again here at 200. I will take this trade one more time. Facebook 200. I'll add the announcement here. What is GBT doing here? Tusk pulling up a little bit here.
Come on, Netflix.
Traders, I am long Facebook at 200. Maybe this will be our break here now.
Look at CAG, Scott. It's crazy.
Yep. Continuing down. 35.50 next stop. And maybe through that.
Here comes Netflix. Good. We got Netflix over the highs. Good. It's not enough, of course. Need to see it very close to 411 for a partial. And she's getting close. And she's there. And she's over. And I'm taking now. Took my partial in Netflix. Am I going to regret taking it here? I don't know.
You have money in your pocket, don't you?
I hope I'm going to regret.
Yeah.
Wow.
Keeps going and going and going. You know, they put a $500 price on Netflix this past week, and that's why we
Really?
get this explosion. Yeah, $500 target.
Well, everybody's buying. That's it. That's the reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Facebook target. Facebook, I'm looking for at least 60 cents here. 260 on the first partial here on Facebook. Looking good. Okay, here we go. Come on, Facebook.
Market switch sides again and moved over the highs.
Christian, I'm still waiting for Kara here at 22. Still good volume. Now, GPT does not know what it wants to do here. Possibly roll over, but possibly break out and fill the gap here on GPT. You have to watch it through 36, see what it does. Watching Kara.
I'm going to have a stop in task over 37.80. It's coming down again nicely. Netflix is holding to the highs, looking good. The market's moving higher. We have so far quite strong up day. S&P is up 0.5%, Nasdaq 0.66.
I guess GPT decided what it wanted to do.
Oh, goodness. I just saw that. Well, glad I had my stop there. CAG is coming down
Traders, I
once
will be
more.
right back.
Looks great. Okay, anything you want me to take a look at traders? I do have some spare time now. Baba, let's see Baba. Nice, it looks kind of okay for some more downside continuation, but you know, the market's moving up. The problem is Baba is only down 0.5%, so I wouldn't touch it. If Baba was down maybe 2%, it could have, you know, moved down without the market, but I don't see how it's going to do it now. I mean, that could happen, but we'll see. Fox, let's take a look at Fox A. Fox A very strong. Could have been a nice long here at 78, 48.50. It's too late now. It's a bit extended. IQ. IQ is really going sideways. If it's going to make a decision to move here over 37.70, this could be interesting.
Okay, traders, I am long Kara as well, CARA. As posted, $22 move.
Stock gapped up 34% today, goodness. MU going sideways, maybe even trending lower. MU, I don't see much. Tesla. Tesla looks great for a long. Up 1.6%. Uptrending on daily. This is right now the point where you can consider going long, especially when the market's going up that way. It looks fine. CAG, new low. 1.5 points. Yeah, no volume in cool. Looks like it's going to crash now under this 25 mark. There's no volume there.
Right.
It's a very, very risky thing to do if you want to.
There's Kara looking for 40 cents on the first half here. 40 cents on CARA.
If you want to short more, that should be it right here. Because it came down, it's retesting the breakdown point. We talked about retest a few days ago, explained the retest process, and it looks like the point where you may consider going short. Probably wait until it comes down to 44.90. So it kind of looks nice. But again, I'm watching the market. Market's moving up. One was only down 0.7%. Nice trend, but I wouldn't touch it right now. No. This task thing, I'm not going to touch it anymore. I'm going to be very, very happy if I'm going to see it continuing moving down, but I'm not sure it can be trusted. I don't know. Maybe under the lows, nice technical point. Not sure about it. I wouldn't. Yeah, you're right. WB is looking much better.
Come on, Kara, keep going for us.
WB is down 2.5%. That means that it's very likely to continue. The daily looks like a car crash. So if you're thinking about shorting something, which currently, unless I see something perfect I want, WB under 89, 85, or maybe 80 should look good here.
Kara holding the line here nicely at 22.
Okay, I'm going to take WB under 85. Small size. Don't trust market direction right now. I think it's going to be a bit of a problem, but very small size in WB. I can do that. Just posted the WB and now I'm short. You got it at 80. Nice initial move. Stop should be here. 40 cents. So I need to say it 40, which is not that much. Just another 15 cents or so. I think Danny posted it. Right. Oh, sorry, Danny. I mean, it's okay. I just noticed you posted it before me. I didn't know. Yeah, very nice initial move. Market seemed to be topping a little bit here. PBYI, let's take a look. Yeah, it looks very nice, just like WB really. Actually better because it's down 7%, but there's not enough volume in PBYI. Could go, of course, but very risky because of the volume. Shop straight thinking, really? Let's see shop. Yeah. Well, whenever I see something like that, I feel like I really want to get in, but you know, it's impossible. When you see stock moving down this way, it's just impossible to join. Gotta have a stop in Netflix because I still own some shares there.
Kara is stuck here.
And I think stop's going to be right under 408, or should I wait for reversal? I'm going to wait for technical reversal in Netflix before I use a stop. This could be the reversal. Okay, I'm going to have my stop under 408. Wow, this shop is coming down. But again, you know, it's great. It's nice to watch something like that, but you can't trade it. There's no technical formation there. The stock is coming down this way. There's just nothing there nothing you can do with this. Because at any second it could pull back quite a lot. I'm out of Netflix.
Stop loss will be 2150 Cara. CARA 2150. May get us out here. And we're out of Cara. Shoot. That's too bad. Yes, I will look at it again at 22.
Snap. Okay. Okay, guys, we have intraday news in Snap. Problem with Snap, it's not a big mover. You see this intraday news. First, you see this is intraday news because there's a spike here, a very big spike in volume and, of course, in the price. And then the only way to trade it is to look for pullback and then to join, which is the only thing you can do with intraday news. Entry, I guess, should have been somewhere around here, but I wouldn't have traded this one because it's not a big mover. You see, even if you took this entry, which could have been the correct entry point, somewhere around here, 13.16 or something like that, then it just moved up, what, less than 10 cents. It could do more, but Snap is not a very volatile stock. It's nothing to, there's nothing to trade there. PF, I missed this trade. I had some technical problems today, and I missed this trade. I can't even remember where I posted it. I'm gonna look back. 65.85. Yeah, it must have been here. Done very well. Almost $1. 90 cents. That's a trade I missed. The only one I'm still waiting for is WB.
GIS looking good too. You can take it over 47, Thomas, 47.
Not gonna give much time to, oh, she comes now, WB, good. My target is right here, traders. I'm getting ready for my partial in WB. Just reached my target. Okay. Taking now my partial. I took it. Well, this trade was posted by both of us, Danny and I. Danny was the first. I just followed. But it's a nice trade. Well, so far I'm having a winner in WB small size, TUSK, Netflix, and CAG. 4 winners, 1 loser, GBT.
Carol looks broke now. Watching this GIS, not a big mover now. We've had that the nice move up, but now it's a little bit below 47, having a tough time there. Watching Facebook as well. This 199.50. If Facebook will come over 200, I'll take this trade one more time. I'd say this is the easiest day, Mo, so far. We've had it's been a little tough, a little bit slower too. After we get the morning session finished, we start to kind of make that sideways move. We'll see if today will be any different midweek. We've held the market so far. Market has held up.
Okay, some fund size in PF under 65. I'm assuming that if it comes under 65, it's going to continue coming under the lows too. So I'm going to short PF. Market just touched the new high. PF stop is going to be approximately 30 cents. We will be looking for a 30-cent partial. Market's moving higher. CGC, let's see. I'm closing the remaining of my WB, just going sideways.
Here's watch Facebook here. I'm going to take Facebook one more time at 200. Facebook long 200.
CGC is just going sideways. I don't see anything. It's Facebook.
About 8 cents away now on Facebook. If we get it. No need to be early here, traders.
No, I'm done with Netflix. It came down under. You see, it came down under the view up. Once it came down under the view up, I'm no longer interested in this one. It's in my opinion, just trending low. I mean, it could go higher, but I'm not going to rejoin it. It's my best trade so far. I don't want to ruin that. If you're watching Scott's Facebook, it just triggered.
Again, still looking at 40 cents on the first half here on Facebook. CAG towards the bottom of the day now.
Waiting for PF. WWE. Okay, take a look. It's coming down, WWE. It's trending lower. Started with a huge gap up. I mean, it could pull back, but that would be very, very tricky to. I mean, usually you should short something that is just going down, trending lower. But when the stock is up 5% as it is right now, it could easily pop up very strong. I won't do that. Concentrating here on PF. It's a 65 points. What happened to spot? Did he continue? Oh, it was a nice breakout in spot. Let's see why. Nice downtrend, very nice. 106 looks like a nice entry point, but the volume's too low. And the market is moving higher. WMT. It's up nicely. Again, when you watch a stock moving up that way, you just can't find any entry point. It's impossible. And it's too extended to the upside. It's like crying for a pullback. That's not something you should touch. YouTube traders, any questions you have, any stocks you want me to take a look at, something you like? I see TGT in YouTube. Let me go there and see. Wow. I guess the same story as Walmart, right?
Yeah.
Something's going on in the retail. Well, same story like Walmart. You see, that's what I didn't see that in Walmart, but that was just about to happen. It still is about to happen in Walmart. Now, even if you think it's going to come down, you are not supposed to be shorting it. Just never do something like that. Just never ever do something like that.
Yeah, Facebook's having a tough time up here. About 15 cents away here on Facebook to get even. IQ moving higher too. Shoot. I'm gonna pass. I was looking at IQ possibly over 37 here in traders.
GUSH. Let's see. Yeah, it's an ETF something. I like the technical formation.
Facebook back up again. 40-cent profit target on Facebook here. Needs to break out of the candle just a little bit ago. 217 cents. Once we get above that, should see 240 pretty easy. 240 cents. Sorry. HTZ on the short side. Let's take a look at HTZ. Slow moving, for sure. I would have liked to break a 1650. Now I'd wait till probably 16 before I'd get interested in it. On HTZ.
Yeah. It's downtrending nicely, HTZ.
Traders, here comes Facebook. Let's see what it does at 217 cents, about 4 cents away here. If we get the break upwards here.
TUSK is rocking.
Yeah.
Look at
Yep.
it goes now.
Nice.
Wow. Almost 2 points. HES, Matt. Let's see. You know, other than the first 3 candles, it didn't do much. If you're going to see it over this VWAP, possibly 66.50s, could be a nice long. Stock is up 3.5%. It looks good. Let me see the daily. Daily looks amazing. Now I'm interested too. Yeah, that just made me interested. Guys, I'm going to close the rest of my task trade here. It's very extended to the downside. I think it's going to pull back. I don't want to be there. Okay, I'm watching the daily of Hess, and it is looking very, very nice. Just moved to a new high. Let me see the weekly. Do we have something more interesting there? Wow. Scott, take a look at the weekly.
Yep.
It gets even better. It's an inverted head and shoulders formation here. Guys, that's the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. That looks like an inverted head and shoulder formation. So AGS is looking very, very good. The problem is it only did well the first 3 candles. So if it's going to come back up, I want it on my radar. So I'm going to put it here just in case it's going to change direction. I'm not sure where. I'll have to see the volume, but it does look amazing. When you have everything clicking together, when you have a nice intraday, which you don't, if it's going to go up, then maybe we're going to have a nice intraday. But if we will have a nice intraday, and then you take a good look at the daily, and then you look at the weekly, it just gets better and better. Now, of course, the volume is high, stock is up 3%. That means everybody watching it from. We talked about bottom to top analysis, and that's exactly what you're seeing here in Hess, just that we don't have the intraday. And it all starts with the intraday because we are day traders. So we got to wait for that. Hopefully it will come. CRC. CRC is trending higher. That one does have the intraday. Much, much better looking. Up 7%. Does it have the daily? Looks good. Daily's nice. The volume is a bit challenging, just 700 or 800,000 shares. Weekly, very strong. Yeah, it looks fine. It's not amazing as Hess daily and weekly, but the intraday is looking better because this one is really uptrending today. So yes, you can definitely wait for it to move up, possibly over 45, 30. And yeah, I'll put it on my chart.
Here's the move on Facebook. Here's the move on Facebook. Again, about 14 cents to go. 14 cents to go on Tesla now.
Going long over 350 or something, Scott?
No, on Facebook, I'm already long the stock at 200. Oh no,
I know Tesla.
I'm not in Tesla here. I did look at it earlier.
Really? No. I really like the way it looks, guys. I'm going to buy some very small size here over 350, which is now I'm buying. I bought on this small pullback. Actually got it a little bit below 350. I'm going to post it again. A very small size in Tesla. I like the momentum.
Okay, let me take a look at Tesla here too. Got my interest spiked. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I'll take this trade as well with Tesla. Very nice looking move.
I'm already in. I'm not doing so good, Scott. But yeah, I think no. It's down $1 for my entry point. But it's uptrending. It hasn't done anything wrong. It's uptrending. I have small size. I can survive this pullback. No big deal. And again, stock is uptrending. So I don't like the fact that it didn't went through the 350 very strong, but it's uptrending. Hasn't done anything wrong, and the market's uptrending. So I guess it should get back to the highs and more. And I got in. It's very small size, so. Yeah, has popped up. But you can't join when it looks like that. Let me post it here. Guys, I was looking for a chance to go long in Hess. And that looks good, but it's a quick upside move. I don't want when you have a quick upside move, you're also going to get usually a quick pullback. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. So far you don't. So if you're going long Hess, it's a very risky trade. I never move out on a spike, and I never move in on a spike.
Okay, traders, I'm going to taking Tesla here at 350. Also going to have Kara at $21 if we get back up there. Come on, Tesla, break out for us. Facebook looking just fine.
I think I want to talk a little bit more about this, traders. Watch Hess here. I'm just going to give you a reminder. That's the daily. It looks great. That's a breakout point. Here's the weekly. It looks amazing. Inverted cup in hand. Inverted head and shoulders. And I was saying earlier that I didn't really like the intraday, but I was looking for it to start moving higher, and it just did that. You know that when I'm trading, for example, if I'm short a stock and I see a spike up like that, I never move out. Why? Because it always comes with a pullback. It always comes with a pullback. Now, when stock is up 4%, doesn't always come with a pullback, but it's very likely to come with a pullback. Okay, so usually you don't see me shorting stocks that are up 4% and seeing a spike up and hoping that it's going to come down. You don't see me do that because I don't usually short stocks that are up 4%, like in the case of Hess right now. But for example, if I'm shorting a stock that is down 4% and I see a spike up like that, I always wait because in 99% of the time it will come down and I'll find a better exit and maybe even get green again. Now, what you're seeing here is the exact opposite. I mean, I was looking for a long, and I will not get in a long. I will not buy, since I'm seeing a quick upside move. So when you're seeing a quick move like that, you don't move out if you're short. You don't move in if you want to go long. You just wait for a pullback. Now, if it's going to come down, stop, reverse, and move up again, that will prove to me it wants to go up. Right now, this could be just a fat finger. A fat finger means somebody is just buying this with large quantity or something like that, I don't know. And then when he's out of the picture, stock could come down dramatically. I don't want to get involved in that. So far it holds very nicely, I have to say. No pullback. But the pullback is very likely to come. I'll watch it anyway. Netflix looks good, over 410. Had a great trade in Netflix. In fact, my best today. So I'm not going to risk it, but looks fine. So I'm only going to join Hess if it's going to pull back down no less than 20 cents. You see it's at the 66.50 area here. I need to see it somewhere at the 30s and then coming back up. I want to make sure it wants to go higher. That's a small pullback right now. And here we go at the 30s. It's not quite enough, maybe it is. So at that point, you can take a look at the recent high, and the recent high is 66.60, and this is a small pullback, therefore I can post and I will post Hess now over 66.60. But I have to say, I would really like to see it coming up a little bit slower now. Here comes Tesla. Tesla's moving. I want to see it close to 351 for
Tesla.
partial.
Smaller share size here on Tesla, but could really work out for us here.
Okay, watch Hess, it's getting close. I'm long Hess. Oh, I did not want to go along that size. That's a mistake. I need to reduce my size. I just made a mistake. Market's trending higher, that should help. Come on, Hess.
Tusk at the lows now. Facebook's still looking good. 14 cents to go on the Facebook trade and watching Tesla as well. $0.09 to go on Facebook. Or Target, 9 cents to go on Facebook.
Come on, Hess. I'm reducing size now in Hess to the original size I wanted. I think I gained 1 cent on that. It was a mistake earlier I made. Whoa, market new high.
And moving, yep.
Quite aggressively. We've got new high on both sides, Qs and S&P. Traders, we talked about that when the market came down 2 days ago. We talked about the bottom buyers, and people are buying the market whenever it's down. It's been proved for the past, I don't know how many years now. I mean, for the last 9 years, in fact. So market's coming up whenever there's some kind of news that drives it down. So whatever you're hearing on the news so far, trade wars, China, Europe, this, that, people are buying. Now, believe me, Simon, I'm paying for my mistakes many times. But I was kind of waiting to gain like 2 cents there and just waited for the pullback and then reduced my size.
Gilbert, you're welcome. Right. Traders, I am out of the Facebook trade, taking half off here at 50. Actually got a little bit more than what we bargained for on the Facebook move. Half off Facebook, full size still left on Tesla.
Let's see TGT. Yeah, TGT is a nice technical formation for a long, possibly over 78. I wonder if Walmart did the same. Yeah, same thing. In Walmart, you know, if you're trading one of them, you should be watching the others. Here's Walmart here. When we watched it earlier, it was right over here at the highs. That's where I mentioned that you can join it. You just have to wait for a pullback. There's no technical formation to join a stock that looks like that. And the pullback did come. Now, if you're interested, you can join it. In fact, I think TGT will probably do better because you see, Walmart already came close to the highs, and TGT is the one that needs to catch up a little bit. So both of them are looking okay now for long after a pullback. Everybody's getting crazy right now in Berlin, Scott. Yeah, I'm still in Hesse. It's the football matches and everything, and the Mondial, and the German team is playing now. I'm hearing the shouts of the people from the window. It's unbelievable. People are sitting in restaurants, in cafes, and everything. It's just crazy.
What's the timing of the game right now? Is it just starting? Is it midway through?
I think it's kind of midway. I'm not sure.
16 minutes in, Henry. Nice. Almost half. Oh, 43 minutes done. Okay.
Yeah. 43 minutes.
Coming up on the half.
So it's like, midway. Well, who's winning? Anybody watching that game now?
0-0.
Who's winning?
Oh, it might be a good one then. Nice.
I think I should be going out rather than.
I was going to say the party is about to begin there. I'm sure with the second half coming up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do that. The only thing that holds me here are two things are holding me here. Hess, and I'm going to have my stop at 66.29. Going to have a target just below 67. And Tesla. This is kind of annoying. So guys, I think I'm going to leave you for the football game. I know it doesn't sound fair, but I am.
I think it's fair when your home team is playing. You know, you got to take part in it, right?
Yeah, well, 0-0 because I'm here. I'm going to go out and, I don't know, this may change. Okay, guys, I'm having an okay day. Nothing to write home about, but quite good. Made some money in CAG, lost some money in GBT. Hess is nothing yet. My best trade is Netflix, down a bit in Tesla right now. Nice winner in this task thing, WB. Right now I'm up $1,600. That's okay. It's a good start. And actually, I'm done. So it's not a good start. But I'm gonna have my stop and targets in Tesla and in Hess. No, not really, Gil. I don't. No, Julian. I'm not from Germany. I'm from Israel. I'm just here for the last almost 2 years, just having some fun. Decided to go out for a while, look for new civilizations, be where no man has been before, something like that. I'm up, Johnny. It's like $1,600 right now. Guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm glad to have a green day. And hope it was interesting for you. Well, let me know how you're doing. How are you doing today? Just write down your results. Showed you mine. YouTube guys too. Like to see that. Up 395, green. Up 2 grand.
Very nice.
Good job, Liran. Down 338. Up 102. Up 200. Green 200. Down $500. 572. You're red, Neil. Sorry for that. Tan is red too. Up 256. Frank is up 800. Rachel is up 400. Angel is up 500. We got some numbers coming from YouTube. DPG is up 1800. Good job. 256 Ronan. $76 up. Popper's up 778. Daniel's up $1,600. Scott's up 256. Brett is up 1,000 in demo. Green is good. Demo 2. Beth is up 115. Got more. It's up 300. I think we're looking good today.
Yeah, very much so.
Great. I think are we looking good enough for some music?
I think so.
Scott?
Good way to get pumped up for the football game as well. Let's let it rip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should open my windows now and
here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Cheating, bling, bling, with the chatter. You ain't talking money, then you're talking no matter.
Very nice.
see you tomorrow, traders.
Have an awesome evening. Yep.
Thanks.
Good to trade with you today. I enjoyed it. See you tomorrow. Okay. Traders, as Mayor takes off to go watch football, which I don't blame him, when Berlin must be a great place to be right now when the games are going on. I'm going to project my trades here. I am also out of the Tesla trade. I got triggered out at the 249 area here on Tesla with the remaining shares. So loser on the second half, and actually overall my Tesla trade was a loss. First half did not make enough, and second half was a loser. So that was a red trade for me on Tesla. So now, IPO, I don't know. I did not see it here. And again, we're getting a little bit late, but not too late. It's HYRE, right? HYRE. Doesn't look like there's a bid or ask. Not sure if it's going to go on today. But thanks for reminding me. And everybody, Gary and everybody else here, let's make sure that we're watching the IPO for the entry here. So, okay, I'm going to move a couple of charts around here. Bear with me for just a moment. Sorry, traders, I have my mute on there. Okay, I am set here. No other charts that I need to bring down at this time. I am watching Tesla right now. That's on my radar. I've got GBT here. GBT looks to me like it wants to fill this entire gap. Now, here's the thing. Anything over, say, 38 could be viable. We might be able to buy it right here, but I'm going to wait and watch this one. Kara keeps going down. This is going to be a non-play. Kara cannot make a comeback here for anything, really. It just continues to fade lower here. So we're going to take this one off our radar. CAG pulling down now. Believe it or not, the market's had a good day. The market's up. Oil is up on high, and we're going to continue to watch this market today. Yeah. Yeah, Hassan, and the only one that I show that's supposed to come out is HYRE. So let's watch them here. So hopefully, give us a chance to get into the into some of these trades. Okay, there we go. All right, as of right now, traders, I do not have a trade on anymore here. So I am out of Facebook, out of Tesla and I am simply watching from the sidelines right now. Very good morning. A couple of losers in there. Second half of Tesla here. So I'm waiting and watching here. IQ pulling down pretty hard. Netflix pulling down pretty hard. That's, Netflix would be one of the stocks I'm going to be watching for this afternoon as well. Mm-hmm. Okay. Kara continues to move down. CIG a little move higher. Again, we're just treading water right now. About talent. Okay, GIS 47. Here's a trade right here. I'm going to bring it down here. I'm going to take this trade. This is going to be a GIS at 47 long. About 11 cents to go here for entry. 11 cents to go for entry. Okay, pulling back now. Just watching it here again. It's going to be a slow mid-morning here. Tusk, nice recovery. This could be shorted again too. We're going to keep an eye on this. Yep, absolutely, Todd. NVDA's pulled down heavy. Netflix pulling down a bunch right now as well.
Good morning, Scott, Mayor, Amir, everyone. May I get the sound test, please?
Michael, good morning to you. How are you this morning?
Good. How are you doing, guys?
Doing good.
Good
Doing
day
really
for
good.
trade. Bad day. Well, not a bad day, but everybody else is really scrapping for money. Something bad happened in IQ, Billy, probably also Huya. I don't know what happened, but they are selling off aggressively.
Okay, here comes the GIS trade here. Watch GIS again. Entry's going to be $47 break. 4 cents to go here.
God, there is an IPO, NTGN, however, very low volume and spready.
Yeah.
Guys, let's wait for this one. It may pick up on volume maybe in 30 minutes, 15 minutes. So I'm going to watch.
I am long the GIS trade shares, long GIS. Target's going to be just 30 cents on GIS. Just 30 cents, 47.30 GIS. NTGN, no trade for me. No trade for me. Not enough. Volume's a little weak, but plus it's down for the day. It's a red IPO. Don't really ever trade those. Yes, I am long GIS. Yep, long GIS. Here's my GIS entry. You could see buy 500, 46.99. My plan is to add into the position here if we get going here. So I'm kind of limping into this trade, and typically I will do that as it gets later in the day, right? Later in the morning, not necessarily later in the day, just later in the morning.
Another Mundial day for us, meaning less volume. Shame on those not trading instead of that, watching the Mundial, but that's the way it's going to be in the next, I think the next 2 weeks, and then we're done with that. Is SPY tanking? It's not tanking, it's moving lower. Why do you see tanking? We are up on the SPY today, 0.47. We moved down like 10 cents, 15 cents, 0.1%. Not tanking by any means. Neil, move to the 5-minute bars. Don't watch the SPY on less than that, 5 or 15. And you'll be fine. You won't see a lot of noise on them.
Come on, GIS. Nice initial move through the whole number. Still holding on to the trade. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that move from the 1-minute chart to the 5-minute chart intraday. I mean, I start with the 5-minute chart. That's just the way that I trade. Yeah, I had a question also about in now that I've got a minute here. I'm in the GIS trade. Keep all things squared. But just a minute. I've got a great question here about. Hey Scott, I'm stuck at a win-loss ratio of around 50%. That means traders that half the time you're winning, half the time you're losing in your trading, right? And a very good trader would be around 60-40. Exceptional traders around 70% or more. And the question is, how do I increase it? How do I increase my winning percentage? I tend to pick the losers from what you guys trade. My mayor, myself, how to overcome this. And, to get your percentage up, there's a couple of things you can do. Number one is you keep your number of trades to a minimum. Again, you would keep your trades to about, probably around 4 per day. 4 trades per day. That's round trip trades. Okay, so that's in and out is 1 trade. 4 round trips a day. Number 2, you have to have a partial strategy, which means that you're trading I don't know this trader that had asked this. I don't know how many shares he's trading, but let's just say that you're trading 400 shares. The best way to start to get better at your trades is to take a partial strategy, get rid of 300 and keep 100 shares. Okay, so if you're able to do that, if you're able to trade 400 shares, then the partial strategy will help you. And what that does is it helps you lock in profits and let the rest ride. And then the third tip and the final tip is you have to have a stop loss, okay? So again, the stop loss that you're going to employ in your trading has got to be, to start, at least a 1-to-1 ratio, if not even a little bit tighter, meaning that if you're looking for 50 cents on the upside, your stop loss is 50 cents to the downside, and that's the max. That's the max. We don't let things drop and create a bad day out of a good day or a potential good day. So those are 3 tips that would help you out to try to maneuver and move yourself into a higher winning percentage. And I think that's a good way to get yourself moving higher. Again, that is keep the trades to a minimum, take a partial, and then also get your stop loss in there. Make sure you're not going to bleed your trade to death. Okay. Okay. Trader's still in the GIS trade. I'm babysitting that trade as we speak.
The market moved higher in the morning on remarks from the Secretary of Finance in Trump administration, where he had some dovish remarks regarding the trade war. I don't remember his name. And now basically we're moving lower, but we are still very much in the green so far for the day.
Yeah, very much so. And we came out of the gate, a little timid this morning, not a huge big move or anything. And then we've picked up steam and we've slowly ground higher. So traders stop loss on GIS. Yes. 4650 on GIS here.
All right, guys. So I'm just doing a recap for today. I had a good day. I'm proud of my trades, except DFPG, which really have no strategy on those trades. But I'm going to do the recap. I think overall I did trade well. This is a day that I give myself a good number. So let's start from the first trade that I made was DFPG. DFPG was the first thing hit our scanner. It wasn't really on our watch list, but I saw it's hitting our scanner, and I have this tendency to start jumping into the stocks when I'm actually waiting for when I wait for the high float stocks. I have a tendency to jump around into these mid float stocks. I mean, and it's bad. I know it's really bad. So here's what I did on DFPG. So DFPG was having, I like the volume, I like the price action. It was about 2 million shares volume in the first 10 minutes. So I really liked everything. It did a big move up and it dropped, and I start buying on the drop. So I know, this is not something I teach, this is not something I recommend, and this is some sort of a gut trading. Again, I have really no strong strategy for this day. But on this drop, I started buying because I was thinking that there must be another wave of up. So I did buy and then popped up. I added more. It did a little bit go up and then came down. I got out quickly with a small profit. So that's the first trade. Actually I got out here and here. So I think this one I really didn't make any money. Maybe even, I didn't make any money. So long, added, and then I got out. And then on the way up, I started adding more. Went back up, I added, popped up, I sold some. Again, you might not see a lot of size here, but this is from $5 to $5.50. That's 10% move for the stock. So when I went long, I added more. I quickly had to sell because I was up a lot. And then it dropped a little bit. I added more, popped up. I started selling. So I wasn't really out full size. And the last piece I got, after this came up, last piece I got, I stopped down. So there are two trades. This is the first trade. Second trade was a little bit messy. So long, add, sold, and then dropped, added more, and then pop, sell, and then the last piece at break even. So it was a little bit, something, I don't know. And then now we're going to CAG. CAG was the best trade. So this is the first 5 minutes. I have a tendency to mess around in the first 5 minutes with the low float stocks. But if you were a really good trader, you would have waited for CAG for a beautiful opening range breakdown. So CAG was also something that hit our scanner at 935. So this is a new scanner that I defined. 5, 10, 15, 30 opening ranges on volume. So first thing that hit our scanner, you tell me, it's CAG, and signal is opening range breakdown. So this is an opening range breakdown in 5 minutes, heavy volume on the breakout. So what we did on CAG here is I actually went short. So I went short, I think for this one I went 2,000 shares. So I went short, dropped, I covered some and bounced back, and then I got out at the break even. So again, you know me that I have a tendency to not let to trade goes against me when I actually took some profit. And then I saw that it's really not strong enough, because the reason that I got out was because probably I didn't have a good entry. If my entry was around here, I would have probably survived this pullback. Therefore, as soon as it came down below the VWAP, I went short. I gave it room up to these moving averages. So as you see, it turns against me, but I didn't get a stopped out. Why I got a stopped out here? Because I already took some profit. But here, when it bounced back on me, I really didn't get a stopped out because I haven't taken any profit. So that was a normal pullback to me. And then, as you see, stock starting drop from 36.70 all the way to 36. And in terms of level, we had something at 36.42, covered some, and then all the way to 35.67, which is a daily level. This level is magic. But where did I get that 35.67? Here is the daily chart. So look at the daily chart. So I found these two levels mostly because of these two bounces. So this one and this one. I found because of these two levels. This is also in the new book as well. So I thought maybe around this 35.60-ish area, there must be a bounce from here. It might crack, which it seems that it's going to crack it now, but at least for that moment, we are day traders. We're looking for moment-to-moment level. So, it bounced back from here, and it seems that it's going to crack this level. Perhaps the better level was at 35.60 or something like that. So it looks like this is a more accurate level. And now it might crack that. So the best two trades on CAG, the second trade was the best trade. And then GBT got me the first time, but I'm actually proud of my trade. GBT, I took a smaller size because this is a stock that moves from 33 to 39. So you can't really take 2,000 shares on that. You know, I'll take 2,000 shares on MU, but I'm not going to take 2,000 shares on GBT. Why? Here it is why. So I took 400 shares here. So I took 400 shares at 35, dropped on me on 34. So I was down. I got to stop that with $400 loss. If I had 2,000 shares, I was down $2,000. So I'm emotionally and psychologically, I'm not able to really manage such a big drop. So I got in for a for an opening range breakup all the way up to VWAP, and then it dropped. I got to stop that. I'm glad I got, because you never know. You know, it come back and then it goes down to 20. So you always have to get a stop out. And I realized that, okay, no, that was a noise. It came back on the way up. I went long. This time I went 800 shares because now I had more confidence on that, because he already stopped out people. Now I was more confident on that. It's not, I don't think it's revenge trading. It's okay. I got to stop that. I accepted the loss. On the way up, I went long at 35, and as you see, popped up to VWAP, sold some. Popped above the VWAP, sold some, all the way to this 37, and the last piece I got at almost at 38. Yeah, so last piece I got at all the way to 38, and the last piece I got when I actually lost these moving averages. So as you see, I'm actually very proud of my trade. First of all, I'm very proud of my share size. You know, at the open, I was also at the same time trading CAG, so I wasn't really ready to manage two big positions at the same time. So when I got stopped out, I went back and I tried to get a better entry, and as you see, we moved up higher. The next thing is MU. Well, our good buddy never dropped more. Well, yeah. So MU. MU I traded twice. So the first time I saw that it's dropping below the VWAP, I went short. I put a stop loss at the VWAP, and I told myself we're going to crack this one and all of these moving averages. However, what happened was, here's my situation. So, did bounce back. I hold it on the way down. I added even more. I said, okay, it's even a better opportunity. It did drop, but at the same time, I had GBT and CAG. So this is the same time that I had two other positions. I really didn't get the chance to. Cover properly near the previous day close, and then bounce back, and I got it stopped out. I got stopped out, but we never closed above the VWAP. On the way down, I decided to go back short. Exactly like CBG. Sometimes you get out, but you see, no, that still the trade is valid. So I went short here, and as you see, drop, cover at the previous day close, cover at these moving averages, and the last piece I really got out because I was impatient. But look at this. Are you kidding me? It dropped 60 cents more. How did that happen? Yeah, so I mean, the previous day close and the moving averages, and then the last piece, I don't know, for some reason I got out, but dropped more. That's a huge drop on MU, 54.50 all the way to, that's a 56 cents drop. Anyways, yeah, so very good stuff today. Well, one big announcement, guys, lifetime webinar on Thursday. We didn't get any question for this week. So if there is anything, any mentorship, anything that you want to discuss, just emailing the lifetime members, email it to either me or ABL at bearbulltraders.com, ABL at bearbulltraders.com, because we didn't get any question this week. I mean, if you don't have any questions, we might not have the webinar. So if there is anything, any trade that you want to discuss, just email us the question, maybe take a screenshot, and then we'll go over it. CLDC is running up. I was thinking of trading CLDC. This is the one that got halted a couple of times. There you go, got halted again. All right, guys, have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow morning. And remember, Thursday we have one for lifetime members.
So about change and how can you instill change in your trading? I think it really starts in your personal life, right?
WWE give is looking good under the 70 until you see the price action in the daily. So this it's trending on the one hand lower today, but it's still up 5%. So you're shorting a very strong company, both daily and no, I don't want to say intraday. So a tricky trade here.
Yep. I'm looking at Tesla. Back to that 350 area now. GPT, nice move higher. I wish GIS would do the same thing. Kara looks broke. Come on, GIS, starting to go sideways now.
Market trending very, very slowly, but to the downside. Now we broke under the VWAP, closing on to the lows of the day now. Maybe the effect of the speech earlier this morning is fading out.
That's what it looks like right now.
The speech was very positive. It moved the markets up from being down 0.5% to up 1%, to up 0.5%. So it really turned the market upside down. And now we are, in between, anywhere. Baba is very weak today. I don't know the reason for that, but it's down 2.5%, while the Nasdaq is up point. Where's the Nasdaq? Actually, the Nasdaq is near the flat line right now. I was just looking for a short play, could not find anything. Watching Baba, amazing break under 189, but that's long gone.
$46.50 again on GIS. Traders, I'm going to do a sound test with Billy Wilson here, Billy Ray, and try to get him on board here to kind of review some of the trades that he's taken this morning. Also want to let you guys know that Michael will be coming in here right after Billy, and then I will see everybody for the second half of the day for the afternoon session. So we'll get Billy in here, do a sound test, let you guys listen to him and talk a little bit about the front end of the morning. Also, a couple of things. Top Trader today at 1 o'clock. That's very important. We've got that going on. Clifton's got the link there. And then again, traders, we have got the special promotion going on right now, and that is through the 28th. That's through tomorrow. And today again at today at 1 o'clock, Top Trader, and then the promotion today goes through today and tomorrow. Again, four people will win, or 3 students will win the 4-day trip over to Moscow to see the World Cup World Cup finals here. Pro package, expert, student, and intro all on sale. Goes through the 28th, which is tomorrow. If you get the student package, you get 1 raffle ticket, 2 for the expert, 4 for the pro program. And great chance to join us here directly in the room, take advantage of the training, get on the same platform that Mayor and I and the rest of the analysts trade on, and we're looking forward to having you. So, okay, let's go ahead and see if we can get Billy in here, and he's going to log out and then come right back in, and then we will go from there. Okay. Let's see if we can get Billy all squared away here. Billy, let's turn on your mic and see if we can get. I got 2 cents to go on GIS, and then I'm out of the trade. 2 cents to go on GIS, and then I'm out of the trade. I'm in at 47. Say it one more time, Billy.
Microphone check.
Okay, sounds good. A little bit of an echo, but not bad. I think that'll get the job done. So,
So good morning, everybody. How did everybody do today?
We did great. Had a great day. I'll leave my charts up here, Billy, unless you want to put yours up for any reason. You could screen share. But traders, I'm going to turn it over to Billy. And Michael, if you'll monitor the room until Billy gets done and then come in. And traders, I'll see you guys today at 12:30 or at 1:30 today. So appreciate everybody. Great morning session, and look forward to seeing you all at 1:30 today or at 1 o'clock for the for Top Trader. Thanks, Billy.
No problem. Let me try just the headphones from the. I think somebody said it sounds like it's a spaceship. So let's switch the microphone for just. All right. Does that sound a little bit better?
Yeah, that sounds great, Billy. Awesome.
Yeah, much better, much better.
All right. Now let me turn you all audio up a little bit. Okay. All right. Now I guess if somebody else can speak so I can hear you all. Now I turn the speakers up a little bit.
Sound is really. Go ahead.
Okay, it's you all are a little bit low for me to hear. Let's see, and my speakers are at 100%. So what I'll do is I'm gonna try to screen share so you all can see. It says installation. Save it. Yes. All right, so that way I'll walk you guys through some of my plays from today. You know, you all, I'm just getting used to posting trades in here, so I want to make sure we figure out exactly how to post them. But I'll walk you through all of the trades that I posted that you all could have traded with Tefs, and we'll see where we go from here. It says, please wait while screen sharing application loads. All right, let's try the other mic. I'm trying to get you guys over to a screen. It looks like it's just loading, so it's charts up. Michael, do we have someone else that can just put charts up as I go through the tickers?
You want me to take off the charts? Take them off, so you can put yourself yours on.
Yeah, I want to put mine on, but it's saying the message that I'm getting on my end is screen sharing application. Please wait while the screen sharing application loads. There's a little
That may
circle
take
that's
a minute, but not more than that. Try to get in and out of the room, and that will probably work it for you.
Okay, let's try it. All right, now let's try it. Let's do start screen sharing, launch.
Sorry about that. Those $9 IPOs or $10 IPOs usually tend to be busts. This one is up, has good volume, but I'm not into trading this type of trade. Maybe later, just I don't want to say, bad mouth it straight from the open. You can't upload the charts, Billy?
I have a completely black screen now. I can only hear you all, and I do not see Webinato at all.
Okay, so I will upload the charts. Let me know what to look at. Let me try to see if there is an issue with that. Maybe I won't be able to. Okay.
Hey, Billy, one of the things you could do, Billy, is you could try to, once you have that uploaded, the viewer or whatever, try to log off one more time. Try to log off one more time, log on, and then try to share your screen, the region.
Okay.
Might work.
Okay, so I got a message that said open Webinato screen share. This is the first time I've seen that one. And region, okay, so monitor. I think it may work now. Let me figure out which monitor is which. So number 4. All right, monitor 4. Allow access. I'm going to be crying about the CLNE. It is now at 3:58. All right. It says it's connecting, so let's see if this works, guys.
It was on for a split second, and now it's off again.
All right, I think we're good. This should get it right here. And all right, there you go. All right, so HUIA was the first ticker that I played today. They are in the sequential order of how I took the entries, so I'll walk you all through them. If you have some questions, I guess you can type them there in the chat. I can see the chat now, and I can see that you all can see my screens. I think they put a link where you guys can get, I guess, an introduction of me and my background. So let's jump into some of the charts now. So who y'all was on the watch list? Everything that I traded today that was posted in you all's chat room was on the watch list from right before the market opened, and I'll kind of break down what I saw with HUYA. All right, so I'm backing the chart out a little bit, right, to look at it over multiple days. I've been trading this one now for a few days, but here's the scoop. This area right here at 35.75 on June the 22nd, it gapped down. So this is pretty strong resistance for me because the last time that we were at this place, we didn't like it. It makes a high, it drops. It comes back to that high, it drops. After hours last night, it went to 34.75, it dropped. But every single time that it dropped over the last day, this area, which happens to represent 50% of the 1 year, 1 day chart support area, it comes back to essentially the same $34.75, $35 area. Now, it did push through it, but the stock opened essentially at, I think it was 35. It opened up at 35.35. But from the open, I do not believe that there was one candle that cleanly closed above the open. All right, so I'll zoom us back into the intraday today. As much pre-market movement as they had, I would think that they would be above the open because of the gap. So I'm going to place on here just the daily open so that you all can see what that price was. I selected. A white line, and we'll put it a very thick line in the road. And okay. So it initially fails the open. You all notice I don't take a lot of trades right at the open unless I'm very confident about it. I like to allow the market to dictate which way they want to go. So this one fails the open. It comes back to the open. To me, as much as they moved in the pre-market and after hours, if they were going to be bullish on today, they should not struggle getting over an area that would be considered resistance at this point. Once there's a clean candle below the open, this is when I begin my short, essentially trying to get it through this low, and aggressive target is the spot where they took off running in the first place, which was 33.20. So when it came to 33.20, I covered the first one, probably in here. I think I had a 33.4. We cover as it bounced and can't get back through $0.50. I reshorted and shot it all the way down into the 32.60s, and then I'm done with it. So for me, this play is based on reading the fact that it didn't like its open. It's red on the day. And the history is when it doesn't like the open, it gets busy to the downside, right? So let's change the study so you can see each day as it doesn't like its open. Edit studies. And we'll put show every day now. So every horizontal thick white line will be a open price. Okay. Previous day, when it doesn't like its open, I think I showed it in the previous day. Clean candles below the open, a lot of downward pressure. This day it didn't like its open, a lot of downward pressure. This day didn't like its open, a lot of downward pressure. This is today, a lot of downward pressure. Excuse me, that was yesterday, and then this is today. All right, so each day that it doesn't like its open, that's just the pattern that I've seen with HUYA, pretty predictable, and it also trades almost the same as IQ. Save this style just so we have it. Save style. We'll call it TradeNet. All right. Anybody have any questions about HUYA? I think one of you guys did send a message about. I think they were in the trade too, so I think they did pretty well on it. All right, I'm gonna go to the next ticker. Okay, CLPS, a similar situation where we had a lot of after-hour activity. Fibs are placed here. This is the 52-week high. There's resistance at $15.99. The last time we were at $15.99, the stock did not like it and dropped. We haven't been back there until this morning. So this morning, as it approaches $15.99, it is an area of known resistance. After the market opens, it bounces up, it gets weak. Volume is a little bit lower than usual for them, or at least over the last 2 weeks, they're only at about 400,000, which is why you're not getting a lot of fluid movement. This play I'm still open in. I think I'm 14.5 short, and I'm essentially waiting for it to get through 13.8 to possibly test support down here at 13.45. I have the stop at scratch, so if it reaches up there, it'll be a break-even trade. There's no need for me to rush out of it at this point because I like the formation of what it's doing. There's a high here, lower high, doesn't get through 14.40. So essentially, if my thesis is correct, we just need to get through 13.8 on the downside, and I think we'll probably get a little bit more movement down. I think a couple of days ago, they actually went down into the 12s, 11s actually here. And, so this is a big support spot. If it gets through 13.5, then I'll get excited to see if we can run it to 13 or 12.50. All right, let's put up its open price so you can see that too. There you go. So this one as well is below the open. This is why I'm shorting the 14.5, just playing it off of the open. All right. All right, next ticker, GEVO. It, like CLPS, made an aggressive move after selling off. All right, but it also reaches up and touches resistance. All right, same, almost, I won't say exactly like CLPS, but the fact that it touches an area of known resistance and then comes off of it prompted me to be short. This one we are still short as well, looking to get through 785, which is the low of the day. I think we took the short at 808. This was probably a very early trade. I think it was in here. It never went past the high of the day, 8.45. Really, the aggressive exit would be 8.61. So I'm just being patient with this one as well. Their volume is at 900,000 on the day, a little bit less than what they've been, but I'll continue to watch it. We did pretty good on this one while we were in Orlando last week. So let's bring up the open price. I think the open was 810-ish, somewhere in that area. There you go. So 8.1. So we're still below the open. I think that we still have the formation of a descending high, descending high, descending high. So the next key is just get through 785, and then we'll see if we get some volume and go with it. All right, MDXG, this one I just closed. It too has a funky volume. So when I have a couple of funky volumes, some I'll leave open, and I'll start closing as we get closer to lunch. So I'll close this one out at 608. I think I started the short here at 618. The stop essentially above the high of the day, above 630. So I got the 12 cents that, it told me to look for, basically at 1-to-1, 606. But just not a lot of volume to get them moving overall. They are between supports and resistance, but if you were to zoom it out, you can see that 637, the stock doesn't like it historically. So the next time that it comes up or reaches close to it was here at 630, and then it begins to fail its open, which I believe was at 625. So just like with the three before it, it's below the open, inclined to be short because it can't hold themselves above their opening price of the day. style. Let's get through a few more. I think someone else is going to be on at 12. All right, so I think we have CLNE. This is clean energy. Let's zoom on out. You can see the big picture. Every time I consider taking a trade, I always zoom all the way out to see the bigger picture, right? So it looks to me that this is either the 52-week high or we're between fibs. So let's zoom it down a little bit. Okay, so we've made a new 52-week high. So I'll show you guys essentially how I place Fibonacci's on the chart. So 1 year, 1 day. And I'm going to take an extreme and take it back to the 50%. And so in this scenario, 131 was the low, 405 is the high. You don't want to do math, you just draw one and then find out exactly what 50% was instead of doing the math. But 130 to 405 is about 270, so I would assume 265 area will be about the 50%. And 271 is the middle. All right, now let's go back to the intraday. Okay, so we have resistance. The initial short I took, and my target was 372, just below that fib support. It bounced off of it, but just like with the others, we have a high, we have a lower high, we have a lower high. Then I have cover here at 378, and then it drops another 20 cents. So that was just me being impatient, or more than anything, respecting the fact that it already bounced here. So I missed an opportunity to take profit. I think we were short 394s. It's almost back to break even. Now we're back to being up 16 cents. I think it's appropriate to go ahead and take profit here, because if this is the formation of a double bottom, we have a W pattern, and we're not going to like the fact that we were up twice and didn't take profit. So that one worked out well. This is what failed support looks like there. If you are short, test, and go, then that's probably the result you get, and it reaches down there 354. Next support, it bounces off of the golden ratio there. All right, 3 more. This is GWPH. Okay, so heavier price stock. I know that some of you all have messaged me about penny stocks. I trade them pretty much anything that's moving, right? I think we played GWPH yesterday. All right, again, this is why Fibonacci's for me are valuable. You can see that 148.02 is an area of resistance. Open, didn't like it. Tested, didn't like it. Tested again, didn't like it. So if we reach up here in the 146s today, and guess what GWPH did? Didn't like their open either. So we short under the failed open, and I think I just covered it at 139. I let this one bounce around a couple of times because with a higher price stock, we have to take a smaller position size, and I expect 2 to 4 point moves, so I have to give them some time to get around there. 138 was almost available, but I think 139 was pretty good. And so we covered here at 139s, and it bounced just like I think CLNE, right? So we have a bounce, and we come back, and then it went through it, but comes back to 139. While we try to fade it, it doesn't look like it's going to fade, and this is what the formation of a double bottom could possibly be. All right, 139, and it moves up a point. And over the last couple of days, they have been on a fairly decent downtrend, considering they were at these highs in here. All right, didn't like their open here, aggressive down. Didn't like their open here, aggressive down. Didn't like their open here, 7 points down. So their pattern has been true. If it bounces up maybe 50% between 146 and 138, maybe the 142s, this would be an area, if it gets weak, to maybe reshort. All right, TVIX. It didn't get any of the bounce. I saw the bounce play out and just ignored it. I'm sad about it. But my short basically was, we had a bunch of movement after hours. What goes on, I guess, in the rest of the markets, right? So we were here, we pulled back, we bounced back up to 56. But it also is a descending peak. So then we get weak here at the morning. Guess who else doesn't like their movement? You all notice I probably was short everything today, except for a couple of future plays. All right, so load. Wait a minute. All right, didn't like to open. Short. Then down into the 49 area, down to 49.25. It later bounced and rolled down some more. But this area here was key. And I'm not sure what happened with regards to the news and that, but what I am sure about is, particularly for my trend charts, which I guess we can probably talk about on a different day, my trend told me to start looking for longs at 49. And from that moment, it actually ran all the way to 53, 4.7. This was the only time intraday that it told me to be long after the first 10 minutes of the open. This area is where it says start looking for longs. You drew a trend line, you can probably see that the trend broke. And you have a stop down here at 48. So if you're buying anything 49, we got a 1-point risk with 4 to 5 points available almost to the upside. So that was pretty good. We essentially got about 2 points to the downside for ours. And then finally, Kara. This is where Fibonacci's will be very, very valuable as well. All right, so Kara made this high, right? They got rejected off of a golden ratio. They're here at 21.85. It reaches up above it, but what do we have? A high, lower high, reach, weak, short, and bang. I covered at 19 and crying about it, dropping almost to 18. All right, so this is a good spot where this one resisted, trying to hold support here. Does a clean candle below the fib. Right there. That's the moment. Be short there. Stop high today. I put an alert at 23.14 because I think that was just above the pre-market high. So I give them a little more room to breathe. Right, just where the pre-market high was. If it goes there, the short is wrong. And really anything above 28.85 with or a break of the intraday high is probably wrong as well. All right, so I'm played up pretty good. Big gap up, almost 80% of that gap closed to the downside, so that's fun. All right, could essentially be considered a gap up and closure. So just to close out, I guess, and of my part, we're gapping up from 16.5 and we're opening at 20. Let's see what the open was. I think it was 21. Okay. So we're opening up basically at 21. So from 16.5 to 21 is 3.5 points. So 50% of that is $1.75. $1.75 down from 21.
People thought that I quit, thought that I blew up my account, thought I had no money left, and I finally gave up day trading. After a 2-week hiatus, after a 2-week sabbatical, after 2 weeks of traveling the West Coast, I came back. I was in the woods, I was meditating, I was becoming spiritual, and then I figured out that all that crap sucks, and I want to get back to making money, and I want to get back to day trading, back to the market, and all that fun stuff. I wanted to get back to you guys, so remember that. When you watch these videos, I do it for you. I do it for you, and you. Yes, you watching right now, I'm doing it for you. This is for all the people out there, all the haters, all the lovers, all the supporters, and all the... What else is there? Everything. I'm doing it for everybody out there, but I'm happy. I'm back. I'm green today. Oh, God, this stock's going higher. You thought I left. You thought I quit. You thought you ran me off of YouTube. Remember, kids, we've been doing it for almost a year now. There's nobody else out there doing it like we do. Maybe people are making more money than I am. It's a lot more fun. I'm a lot more entertaining. I actually show you the real live trades and... Oh my baby Jesus, it's going high. You gotta see all the action. Get ready. Let's do it. Get ready. Roll that intro. Put the go. All right. Here we go. Looking here at DFBG. Try jumping here at 450. See if I get filled. No fill. Oh, wow. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. So there's the break over 5 back up there to the VWAP area. That was awesome. It just pulls back down there to the $5 area. So I missed out on that big move. I was trying to get that fill there at 450. I was hoping we might pull back there a little bit lower to 450 there. Just not getting it. Look at it up there to 540 now. That's awesome. Ugh. Just wait. We're gonna sit back here. Sit back and wait. Basically had this downtrend since pre-market, just coming down. It got all the way to $7. So I was thinking if we could find some support there at the 420, 450 area, right there at open, we might get a little bounce back above $5. You can see the VWAPs there, and had the EMAs, everything kind of lining up there at the 460 area. So just was thinking we might get a little bit of a squeeze, might be some profit taking, some shorts covering, and might be some people just trying to jump in there at open, trying to get that move. And you can see also on the 5-minute chart, got the EMA is kind of holding that support there at the $4 area. So nice little setup there at DFBG. Jump here a small size there at 481. See if this can act as some support there. Jump back up above $5. Oh, nice little drop there. I'm going to stop there at the 460s. Wow. That was great. That was just beautiful, wasn't it? There's a big drop. That's awesome. So, small size, $80 on that one. I was hoping we might turn this 480 area into support. Maybe get a push back up there to the 550s. You can see all over the place this stock right now. Just jumping up, down. Volatile, if you want to call it that. CLDC about to get halted here, 535. All right, got some action this morning, baby. First day back, we got some action. See if we can get filled here, 420. See if this doesn't pop back up here. Oh, big drop, $4 again. Just not holding there. Oh, man. All right, off to the next. Let's stop messing with that. That's not what we need to be doing. Down $130. What in the world is going on right now? First day back, really blowing it. This is exactly what I did not want to do today. Start blowing it. Ugh, you got to be kidding me. DFBG. Why are you going to do me like that? DFBG? XBIO was a crazy one yesterday as well. So anyway, jump here a small size on XPO. Maybe we get a big crazy move to the upside. Let's see, 630 area. Be my stop loss. All right, let's see if this can get back above $7 here. 670 resistance holding it down right now. Got lower volume on this right now. Not a ton of volume. XPO trying to make its mind up here. I think if we can get above that 670 area, might get a nice push above, back up to that high of day, or possibly higher. Higher. Big massive seller there at 675. Level 2 showing that seller there. This thing's all over the place. It's not getting a ton of volume right now. Need more volume to push through these sellers. Jump out there at 660. Looks like CLDC is about to reopen here. Let's see if there's some more action on CLDC. Nice little washout there on CLDC. I'm going to jump in here at the 580s and see if this can't find some support and push back up above $6. All right. There we go. Trying to push back above 6 here.
Very thinker's one for all of my charting. You can do some pretty particular things with them with regards to whatever your setup is to allow you to minimize the unit side of the equation. And so like putting this open in, I don't have to go find the open. It's a big, thick white line on the screen. I know where it is. So I know in relation to, if I look at the chart, we are below the open. It's kind of where I want to be if I'm short. And then if we're above it, of course we want to be long. I didn't see a lot of long stuff today. My YouTube channel actually is private right now. So as I mentioned to you guys, I'm going to try to figure out a way that you all will have access. Like I do pre-market prep videos super early in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock. So my watch list, while you all get it closer to 9:30, it's actually already done. It's been done, probably mostly done the night before with a few movers in the morning. I do not trade Forex. I do just the U.S. and I do futures. Don't use hotkeys, no. I'm particular about when your setup plays out to write the play out first. It's kind of how I started trading. I'm not one who feel that we need to rush into trades. If the trade is correct, you'll get filled on the limit order. That's how I believe it. I don't remember the last time I put a limit order in that didn't get filled. I think one of the teammates was at the conference last week. They had a GBO order at 8. They had a GBO order at 820 something. They didn't get filled, but that's the last time I saw a limit order not get filled. So it doesn't happen too often. Okay, the ask is 775 now. Again, the bidder is 773, 2,100 shares to buy. I don't think they really want it. Now that the ask is 774, I'm going to try to give them 2 minutes just to see what they want to do. I would prefer some 7.6s. 770 on the bid, perfect. There we go, 765. I shall now put my stop at 7.751 because that's what my trading plan says. I do not want it. I want it through 760, but we protect capital here. Right? We're short at 808. We're almost up. We're up 30-something cents. So nothing wrong with that. Compound daily, 4% every day for a year is 1,000% year over year. Nothing wrong with that. You'll never cry about that at the end of the year, I promise. Ask is 7.70. I'm now going 7.701 with my stop, so I can tolerate whatever 3-cent slippage. And we'll see if we get some fun stuff here. Please be advised that marker down there is 7.6. I do have audio music that will play. So if it is inappropriate, you all will have to be okay with it. There it is. Target met. I don't know if y'all can hear computer audio or not, but the bottom of the range is filled, so we're out. All right. The music playing in my ear, so I couldn't hear you guys if y'all have any questions. Also, since we're, I guess, doing live and well with you all, we got one more that's maturing. We got CLPS now, down to the 13 and a half. So this is getting ready to... We're all out of GVO. The low range limit order just got hit, so we're good. Okay, so 1356. Spread. We had a 6-cent spread on them. And I think we already hit our target on them, didn't we? See an alert, so I think we already hit target. Hold on for a second. We already hit target. 1361 they are asking. I'm going to put a 13651 stop limit. There's a 15,000 share buyer at 13.6. Wow. So I'm at 13.651, and if it hits it, we're done. Doesn't really matter past that. I'm not going to fight a big buyer, and we're slipped out now. That's it. Okay. Good. I'm thinking about everything. Yep. Everybody's closed now. Those are the last two. So CLPS out 1365. Okay. Jivo, my Jivo short was at 808, I believe, and 808. And that short was pretty much 9:38 in the morning, 9:36 in the morning, somewhere in that area. I think most of the plays, anything that I posted to you guys today, I know that it didn't have the price on it, and Carol looked like it was backwards. But at that time, it's essentially closed short means I was short and covered, I guess. So the short was open, and now it's closed. And they got bad volume, so you got to take those off when the volume's through that. Yes, covered. Position closed. Correct. Yeah. So for me, we open trades and close them. So that's why I wrote to close, just to kind of help out there. All right, those were two good live trades accidentally. I didn't plan them like that, but worked out okay. Look at CLPS ask now it's back to 14, and the bidders are 13.8. And GVO, similar situation, 7.7 bid, 774. We're okay with both of those wins. I think someone asked about winning percentage, and I'll just share a little perspective on that. I mentioned this at the conference that I spoke at this past weekend. Quite frankly, what happens today doesn't matter tomorrow. So if I win 20 straight trades today, it has nothing to do with tomorrow. So I don't believe in streaks or slumps. You're either objective in winning the day or objective in learning if you're not winning. So you have earners or learners. Those are the two that you have. So if you didn't win on a trade, there's something to have been learned. Learn the lesson and come on back and be ready the next time that you see that particular formation and pattern set up. Yeah, and I don't necessarily know what the TradeNet traders use because I have never really paid attention to their terminology. So y'all have to excuse me. It's not that I'm not wanting to use what they use. I'm just not familiar with it. Not yet, anyway. No, I don't really take. I use level 2 on exit. So as you saw, you all didn't see level 2, but on my other screen, if there is a whole bunch of stuff on my level 2, I can read it while I have open positions. So on maximum, I try not to be in more than 8 or 9 positions at a time. I have enough where I can actually be in 13 if I need to, but once I take the trades, it's not that difficult. I mean, they're just sitting on the screen. I'm just watching to see if anything changes or the deviation in the trend. Most of the time, it's not. I don't get excited about price action intra trades. Not my business unless the trend trade changes. And then once I start hitting targets or landmarks that I believe that the chart may mature to, then I'll start to evaluate the play. So like with GWO, that alert was at 760. It literally touched 760 and bounced off of it. And it didn't touch 760 just because of touching 760. I think we blew the chart up. I think this was the area from the previous day. So one of the things we're trading, we get the advantage of having an open book test. So also encourage people, don't be so zoomed in that you don't see the big picture. Right? See what's going on out here. Right? Am I surprised that it bounces off 760? Let's be honest. It bounced off 760 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. It likes 760. So to have a target at 750, I think would be a little bit disrespectful to the chart when they clearly told us that they like the 760 area. So for me to come to 760, it's time to get out. And I would assume that big old bar meant somebody else saw the same thing because it touched 7.6 and then it ran up almost to 780 something. It's like a 20 cent or 3% bar. So you know why they did that? I would assume that they saw the same thing from the previous day too, wherever else was transacting at that moment. It closed at 783, so you know there's a lot of busyness in there. All right. Oh, no problem, Neil. I mean, it's cool. I'm new. I'm like new over here. So for you other new traders, I'm like new to helping out in the analyst position. So we're all kind of new. So it's all good. We're here to help each other. So I don't ever take offense to questions, guys. Do ask them. It's not personal. But we're all trying to learn. So no worries there. Scott's still here. I ran past my time. Am I okay? 12:20. Don't do options. A couple of folks in my group are particular about options. Haven't moved that way yet. I like futures are newer for me this year, and I'm pretty much the same setup, so it works well. But not yet on options. I probably won't touch options until 2019 at the earliest. What you got, T-Ray? T-Ray has a question. I'll actually go get one. I mean, I'm just using like a headset that came with the phone, so that may be why it's kind of weird. So regarding the IPO, here's my thing with IPO. I told you it's an open book test, right? Here's my issue with an IPO. There is no book. So for me, IPOs, I have to let them move around for a few days first. I don't care about the products and all of that stuff. I think that on the investment side, IPO is only great if you can get in before the IPO happens. But IPOs, I traditionally let them move around for 5 days and then start getting busy with them. Just because I have 5 days of data to play around. And we have a ticker that's recent, like NEW, I believe, had an IPO. Let me see if I can bring it up. We'll look at the IPO thing in a second. IQ is live now. IQ, what is that? That being short 3450. Let me see if the trend says to go. IQ. And again, it's lunchtime, so this part is not my business traditionally. Trend says be short IQ. I would have started the short IQ probably at 35. When it made a high and then it started coming on back through that solid dollar. 34.50 to short here. I mean, there is support at 34.42 with regards to Fibonacci. So, sometimes it's difficult for me to be short at support unless I have something else to go with me. And then, of course, it's lunchtime. You're somebody who reads John Carter and the squeeze. It is coming out the squeeze to the downside, so I guess that's promising. IQ. I'll blow that chart up so we can see it. See that support at 34.42, and guys, understand. I didn't put that there for you. That's been there, right? It went right on down to what we know to be support and bounces. So to me, this was a very rapid resistance area. Probably would have been more inclined to be short up here, or as we came through the solid dollar. And I'm not saying they won't flush and keep going, but I try to be safer with my trades. And I'll give up 20 cents here with a clean counter below, even if it's a trade that doesn't win, because not only is it at support, but it's also at the $0.50. And all I can go with is, hey, IQ, what do you think about 34.50? IQ says, Billy, I like it. 70 cents worth of liking it. So I can't act like they haven't told me that. Then it's lunchtime too, so I just wouldn't be bothered with it at all. And then if we zoom it out, a lot of support here at 34.50. Right, it's for real. It gets through it, then you get a party. because then it could potentially get down to the 32s of after hours the previous day. But that's the thing. So it's at support. It's difficult for me to be short in that support. So the other thing too is if we miss it, it's okay. Let them go, even if it ends up being a great winner. Because the thing that you don't want to do is to begin the habit of taking a trade here, right, at support, and it turns out in your favor. The next time you're going to think it's okay to do so, and then maybe not so much. Clean candle below now is probably more safe. See how that plays out. Now we're getting some clean candles below support. Well, it's testing it anyway. Yeah, so again, the mentoring part of it, we're still trying to figure out in what capacity I would be best to help out our Trade That family. And we're still working out the details, so maybe a mentoring session or something like that would be appropriate. Because as I mentioned, my strategy or style is probably not necessarily the same as some of the traders that are here. It's not better, it's just I just read things a different way, that's all. Yes, the replay for the trading conference, the video is not yet out. But once it is, I normally post everything to Twitter. I'm actually going to do something special tonight on my Twitter or on my Ring Central, because one of the setups that I use, or actually, I don't even use it. I actually created it for the people who attended the conference. I'm going to present them essentially that gift. So for those of you all that are on Thinkorswim, you're welcome to follow the Twitter and see when that's. But actually, I've already posted the details of how you can get in and hang out for about an hour tonight. I think it starts at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be fun. We'll get a chance to take a look and see what's going on with how that can be used on the charts. Do you consider that question trying to have a decent one? I love TradeNet. TradeNet is a good spot, guys, particularly for those who have PET restrictions. And the other thing is having the ability to be short. Whereas even when I have interactive brokers, there's oftentimes that those shares are not available. So, good stuff. I'm known for SPY and VXX. I normally... For them, I'm just reading UVXY or TVIX. TVIX split and has the higher price, which is why I transacted TVIX today. So, I don't have to go look at the SPY. When TVIX made that big bounce, I would just automatically assume that the SPY was selling off at the same time. I don't really ever go look at them. We only need one. They're inverses, so it should be the occasion that we just saw the big drop and bounce, so you're going to see a big spike and drop, see? So, SPY, big spike and drop. I haven't seen SPY all day, but if TVIX was running, I know that the SPY is dropping. Here we go. Now, I don't spend a lot of time looking at a whole bunch of different ones, since I only need one to see. TVIX was enough for me to look at today. OFID, I don't know if that's appropriate right now, but it's still there, and it's still resistance, apparently. Strap the moon back down to the open. Guess where they bounced off at? Open. This is why it would be difficult for me to short that IQ, because when they come back to an area of support, I have to respect that. I don't want to be involved in that bounce when I could just be getting ready to take a long. I do have YouTube. It's private. My YouTube is private right now. I only really share it with my Wolves of Wall Street group, just because we're a tight-knit family that way. And, sometimes I don't like all of the distraction. For Mayor, I've been trying to promote a little bit for TradeNet here recently. But I just want to trade. I don't care about all of the extra stuff. You guys see some of the foolishness that's on social media sometimes. But everybody, I do okay. But I'm only 3 years into trading. So if somebody has something positive, I like to hear that. But all of the negative stuff, I don't too much care about. And sometimes when you post things publicly, people get negative, and just not the vibe of people I want to be around or even want to read. I used to do my recap videos for a long time. And then too much negativity, so I just took it off. That way, people don't have to worry about looking at it unless you know me or close to me. So that's the thing. Like I said, we're trying to get it worked out. Like I said, I do pre-market prep videos every single day. They're there every single day this year. Yeah, the public can't see them. They're all unlisted. So you would have to have access to the actual link itself to see them. But everything that I traded today is straight off the watch list. I don't too much deviate or do other things besides the watch list because, quite frankly, the watch list is spent time putting together the watch list. There's going to be some trades. Guess what? It's going to be some other tickers that move on Twitter. Somebody's talking about it on the scanner. I don't care. We'll find them the next time or later in the day when we put them on the watch list for the next day. Because if I'm busy looking at Twitter, that means I'm not busy looking at these ones that are already prepared for. And that means plays are going by. And I'm missing stuff that I'm already ready for. I won't do a lot of skipping around scanners and tweets and all of that stuff. So that's why I think I told you guys, if you all have a question, you probably should DM me because I'm literally, not that I'm not willing to answer your questions, but I'm trying to read the charts. I can't read charts and chat at the same time. So when it's quiet and I don't have an alert and I don't have an assessment to evaluate, then I kind of look at messages and kind of answer them as we go. Yep. Twitter handle at Rules Wall ST. I'll put it in. And WLST. The messages, make sure I'm not missing anybody. So IQ, still bouncing right at the 3450 area. It's got to be clean under there. Just be careful. What's this one? UXIN. That was not familiar to me, so you guys got me. Let's pull it up. Oh, this one that's the IPO? All right, there we go. That's all the data we have. Yikes. 905 is resistance. As it stands, 866 shows as support right now until it doesn't. Yeah. We don't need crazy. We just need checks. So don't look for the craze. Don't look for hype. Just look for consistent and compound daily. If you guys don't use compound daily, I think that anytime I do, I guess my next time on, I think I want to share some things with you all about the value of compounding daily. Compounding daily is one of the things that, I guess, expedited my process from going from a part-time to a full-time trader. I actually hand wrote out 6 months worth of compounding until I found that website, which is a lot easier. Just type it in. So I'm also doing a 100 trade challenge. I probably need to get with Scott. I want to encourage folks for trading that to do the same thing. And essentially, it's going to be this. Find yourself one setup. I know somebody else the other week was like, oh, you need a couple. No, might. But find one. Find yourself one thing that tells you what the trend says. Find you one entry to trade with the trend. And you do that 100 times. It's not certain that you're not going to be happy about the results. So for me, going into next, I think we're going to start 100 trade challenge next week. And I'll post the journal post and all that good stuff on the Twitter. I'm committed to taking my next 100 trades with the trend. Now, mine will probably move faster because sometimes I get 20 decisions done in a day. So I may be done in 1 week. My group, I'm asking them to simply do 3 to 4 trades a day. And those 3 to 4 trades need to be with trend in their one setup. And after 100 trades, I believe that both you all or whoever is doing that discipline and not taking other trades or other things or other tickers, just being consistently doing your one thing, I think that you will absolutely enjoy the results. So I'm excited about it because I'm going to commit to doing it on my end as well. I got my future play maturing here, trying to see if we get NQ through 70, 90. Through 70, 90, it might be fine. That's all the long fund money earlier. I'm in Houston, Texas. I was in Florida, Orlando, not too far from Scott for the conference this past weekend. Had a bunch of pictures at the Lamborghini out, did some fun stuff over the weekend. I think we had about 16 people from our Rules of Wall Street family group down to hang out to support Jane with her conference, Modern Traders Summit. So if you guys look at Twitter, hashtag NTS 2018, you'll see all of the presenters and some of the stuff that went on. And like I said, once the video is available, I'll figure out a way to make sure that our trading family has access as well. All right, there's 7089 on NQ. Y'all have to excuse me just 1 second because I'm going to get tight. I'll bring it up so y'all can at least see what's going on. /NQ. So you'll notice the whole time I'm talking to you all, I'm in a trade and not even worried or bothered about it. I'll explain it in just a minute. Let me fix my stop here. Okay, so I am going to be petty. I don't want to be petty, but I also don't want to give money back. And I'm dragging my... Hurry up. It's going to be at 90 right now. All right, I'm at 89.25. I don't want to be. I think we might get some movement down, but I have to protect the capital. So now with futures, it's a little bit different. My stop currently is at 70 point. Never mind, we're out. Stop field. All right, so I'm going to highlight on the chart just since we're talking and it doesn't seem that they need me off here. Okay, so there's your big run up, right? We've been talking about resistance. There is the fib right there. I don't like 71.31. Clean counter below is go time. Right? And chill. Right? It bounces off the open. I covered the first one. It bounces up here at 71.2. And I think I put a stop re-enter at 71.10. And there's an alert at 70.95 just to see if we came back to here, right? Let's just talk about the formation of the play. Zoom it out. All right, there's the low. Ooh. All of that fun too. All right, then we get a press, and of course, if you know that this is up, TVIX was down. When TVIX ran up, this came down as well. So although I didn't take the TVIX long, if I'm shorting NQ, essentially, I'm conceptually doing the same thing, right? So it bounces off here, boom, boom. But what do you notice? When we're talking about descending peaks, there's a high. There's a high, and we don't get back through it after failing what was support. That fib was support when we cleared it. When you test support, you should stay above it. When you come back below support, right, reference this to the IQ situation. When you come back through it, then you get a flow. You should expect to get flow down, right? So here's IQ situation now. You can see now that it's cleared that support, now you're getting low down. Building support. Now you're getting it. That's pretty good stuff. I don't trade at lunch, so not my business there. All right, so here's NQ again. So we profit protected. And with futures, you got to be that kind of quick. All right. But look to the left. Didn't they like 70.90? Resistance. Let it straight down. Hold on for a minute. All right. Here we go. 70.90 resistance down. 70.90 resistance down. 79 resistance up. Come back to 70.90. Bounce. It's support. So I have to respect the fact that my short has matured to winning. It's at support. They already told me that again right there. Back to support. Up. Back to support. Get out. I don't care if it goes to 6,900. If I want to re-enter, I can lower the day or lower the move, re-enter when it breaks that low. I want to continue it. Yeah, futures is forward/NQ. Like I said, you guys don't do futures. I just happened to bring it up because it was a play that I was closing out. So I'm all out of everything now. IQ looking great. So the they went ahead and took IQ now. They're in the 3390s. We're through the solid 34. If you took the 3450, I'm on the halves on my stop to be tighter, basically above 34, and it looks good. IQ, just IQ. There it is. Guess what? It's the same thing we've been talking about. Clean candle below support. There's the moment right there. That candle is not touching the field at all. Go time. And guess what? We lose a little bit by going safer, yes, but we're safe and it's still a check. Who knows where the bottom is now? Because again, I don't know where the next support is. Really have nothing to hold them up. This 3375 might be their last call. And you got just daylight after that. So that'll be fun. I hope he does well on where particular trail they do well. Good stuff. Descending peaks though, right? Look, high, bounce, high, lower, bounce, high, lower. And just my preference would have been 35, and I guess here's another thing that we could do. For those who like drawing trend lines, I actually have trend lines that will draw automatically, so I don't have to be busy with doing it. There's the line. Take that low. Push that low. Yeah. First clean candle below it as well. 35. Beautiful. 3350s now. Oh, let's go. There, this clean candle here. All right, any more questions? I guess I get out of there. I know somebody's supposed to come back at 1. We're starting to get close, and I'm going to go grab me some lunch. On about NQ, it's at 70-80 now. Oh well. Next ticker. As we're reading IQ, if I'm trading here, they're asking 33.50. Now ask is down to 33.43. I would profit protect at 33.501. And beg them not to come touch it. And then the next profit protect would be 33.25. You guys are on my Twitter. My trading plan is also posted through the WordPress link. See how it's articulated about what to do when I'm mature on trades. I was touching 50, 33.51. It's over with if I was in it. Good stuff. All right, shoot it over here to UA or UAA. Both of them are pretty much the same. They're going to move the same. It's an A class and it's an Under Armour situation. All right, there's their open 22.61. So if you guys are watching Under Armour and it pulls all, whoop, that's a good move. Comes back to the open. Nice. Just on in here 22.7s. Yeah, that was pretty good. 22.7, 70 cents up. Nah, I got this is just a headset from the phone, people. I'll get some headphones, but I'll make it a little bit better for speaking on conference. NKTR, sure. This is one that we've traded before. They didn't make my list today. They might have been on my prep list, but I don't think they made the full list. Or did they? I don't remember. All right, NKTR. This one should already have Phillips placed on it. All right, doesn't like their open either, right? You guys have seen a lot of my trades just didn't like opens today. Easy shorties. And zoom them out, see if we have a good support. Last support looks like 53.5. So over there, failed. Boop. Failed open. Today, what they do, failed their open, should be excited. They just told us, 3 days. It might be 4 days in a row. Let me zoom it all over there. Hold on for a second. Not sure what else we need, guys. I don't like my open today. I don't like my open this day. I don't like my open yesterday. What you think they're going to do today? I would not like their open. We got box. Okay, so they got some support down there at 46.42. Okay, anything else y'all want to look at or check out? I know somebody said something about MYGN. Sally didn't like their open. I actually stopped and got a slushie yesterday, and I asked the employee what they think about earnings. She was like, "What?" True story. my buddy texted me, Kevin Nelson. Y'all find him on Twitter. What is he? Gringo Wolf. But he sent me something about earnings, and I was like, I don't know. I'll go by there and ask him. So I just went by because it's close to the house to be funny. He's like, what? Earnings? MYGN has 237 total volume for the day. I don't know if I really like that. 37.2, is that where we are? We just rolled over. Okay, let's see what's going on. And they don't like their open either. That bounce is probably 50% of the intraday move. 337.30, which is last support. Looks like whatever this. Oh, that's an old fib. Never mind. We have to ignore that. I need to adjust my fibs for MYGN because this data isn't current. I'll do it right now. After MYGN, I'll bring up Sonic. They were on today's list. I just don't have an alert or a play on them. So, all right. So 41.57. 41.57 is the 52-week high. 32.5 is the 50% or half of the move of the full year. It seems as though we're approaching somewhere close to that now. So I would guess we're probably near the golden ratio. All right, we're just below 38.11. So that is a very big spot to have shorted there. 50% is a little ways away. 34.64 maybe is the next support. 37.03. There you go. That one and then 34. 36. So if we're short, we're going to get it through 37.03. I think somebody said they like it if it's less than 37. So that's, I like what you're seeing. The low 37 is great. There's nothing to hold them up for a while. Sonic, SONC. Free green apple slushes for everybody. I was going to type green apple. Okay, so didn't like their earnings initially. But the trend for Sonic, let me tell you at least how I'm looking at Their trend change, I would assume probably 32.30. Sonic. Right here. Square it. That was bullish time right there for them, as well as here. So I'm putting a highlight on the chart. These are two areas where you could have been bullish. Right, so that moment and that moment over here. So buying 32.62, this field is updated. Right, buying above, clean candle above it. Boom, 1 point. When it through that high, that's stopped there for a minute and then went on through. And then we trail it, we get tight. Worst case 33.5, but I think it closed at 3/4. Yeah, we're 33.75, my guess, on the exit up here somewhere. Clean candle, long, that stop never gets hit. It said be bullish. If we're long here, that stop never gets hit, so both of those are winning. And that's what both of them are, trading with the trend. This was not necessarily with the trend. So if I'm counter trend, you'll see in the trading plan it says it's got to be double bottom, triple bottom, fibs. It's got to be a very strong reason. So if I was short, we run it back to the open. So we're green or we're above the open price now. Respect the open, bounce. Respect the open, bounce. If their earnings that bad, somebody liked it. Right, somebody liked it. Now we're almost closing the gap. The gap is 35.6 to 32.3. So 3 points of gap, $1.50 at 32.3 would be 33.7. That's where we are now, 50% of gap closure. AXO, man, we busted them up yesterday. They're on the list today. Well, they didn't make the list today. They were on the tentative list, but did not make the final cut. Okay, so they like their open today. It looks like they opened at 233. So I'll bring them up. All right, their trend said be long anything over 235. They moved a full 15 cents up to 250. This one I shorted yesterday. I think I shorted down into the 240s with you guys. But they're also, they're kind of done. We were $6 or something a little while back. Not a lot left in the tank for them. I just, it's got to get aggressive up for me. And I'm not interested in sitting around and helping them get there. So unless they do something like amazing in the next day or two, they already didn't make the final cut today. It's unlikely that they'll probably make my list any time moving forward, unless it gets a little bit more aggressive movement. We only have 18 cents of movement here. CHK, ENPH. How about ENPH? It broke through 7 recently. Okay, let me pull up ENPH. ENPH shorty says start about 740. That trend was bad. So the highlight is here. This is the area when the trend changed. We're all the way down to 7 now. And it's double bottom in here at 7, 6.99. We'll probably get the party started, boom it out a little bit. Any other areas? Okay. Interesting move here. It needs to be adjusted. You can see that my last high was 680, so it's breaking out above that. But the 7 area is interesting just because it was a lot of resistance and then it broke out above it. All right. Omir. One of my friends. OMER. Look like they have any volume today. 250,000. It's a volume a little bit light. Yeah. That's for me. For my trading style, this is not gonna get it for me. It's too much spacey. Too spacey. And it won't work for me. Kelly, are you a former live stream? Like actually. Okay. I got a question for the group. For those of you all that are on, what are you all using to identify what trend your stock is on? If you don't have something, I would highly encourage you to find something to help you with identifying your trend. That's big. It's really, really big. Something that's, that you don't have to be subjective about, but you can just be objective and let the chart tell you, hey, this is my trend. You got it. Okay. You got it. Solid. Okay, the 8 moving average. And are you, for your 8 moving average, is that the simple or exponential version? Yeah, man. Cool. Feedback is pretty good. I don't use it anymore. I used to use it a little bit for visual, but it's good stuff. All right, so top trader, if something's going on at 1 o'clock, I guess I will get on out of here. I went way past my time. This guy's gonna kill me. All right, any last minute question, guys? Anything, any last minute ticker you guys want to look at or analyze from this morning's plays? I'll get out of you guys' way and let you do your thing. Oh, GBT is a good one. Let's talk about GBT, right? They had the news. One of my buddies, he did excellent on them. And I wanted to get on pre-market, but I was busy talking with my group, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to leave him alone. That news was apparently good from what the article said, right? And this is why I'm like, we don't have to be bothered with what the news is. This is what I wanted to short in pre-market. The trend said down. I could have shorted for maybe 5 points here. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my chart that I trade from. I'm going to highlight the area where it told me I could be, well, here it is. It said be long 36. And it actually hasn't said do anything other than stay long. Right? Sickle cell, and it said, you know, an illness that affects a lot of people. And guess what else? What the news is printed as good. It is above the open. It is a clean candle, and it's bouncing off support. Look where it bumped their head. Resistance, get out of the trade. 50% pullback. Where do we buy it? Breakout above. Clean candle. 38. Let's go. 2 more points. 40. Pull back again. Buy it above the 40. Ooh, it's a pretty good ticker today. Solid. And the trend hasn't changed all day. There's no short for me because I'm gonna try to not beat counter trend. There's a setup there. You wanted to be short at what you would call resistance because you can look to pre-market and see that it didn't like that area at the moment. This is what breakouts, how breakouts form, guys. Look, pre-market. Support, no longer. Now it's resistance. Yep, resistance. Now it's not. Clean candle above. Now we just go. OMER is no volume, so I don't have any input on no volume trades. No volume, no liquidity. Next ticker. All right, hope that was helpful, guys. Hopefully we'll go and be able to do a little bit more as we move forward. And I will turn it over to Scott and
Billy, are you done with your session?
Yeah, I'm all set. I'm all set. I know there's something going on at 1 o'clock, so I'm pretty much done for the morning.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Billy. Have a
Hey, no problem. Enjoy you guys. Y'all take care.
guys, let me take over the charts. If anybody has a question at this point, go ahead, guys. We just broke under the lows of the day, basically erasing all the gains. And now I cannot upload my charts. Hold on a second. I will refresh and come back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I get the sound test. Okay. So let's start with the S&P 500 over lunch, guys. Well, basically, today, this is the 5-minute S&P, and guys, don't watch the S&P other than the 5-minute. Hold on, let me show you also the pre-market action. So this is the pre-market action. Then the news at 8 o'clock, coming out of the, I think, Secretary of of economics or whatever, or financial or finance secretary. I don't know, don't remember his name, Manchin or something like that. Anyway, his speech moved the markets higher. Then we broke higher at the open. Basically, now we are exactly at the lows of the day, which, no, not a great day so far. Sound is working on the question mark channel. I am on the question mark, guys. Go to the question mark channel. Something went wrong in the room over lunch, and now it's fine. Should be fine. I'm on the question mark, so there's I don't know. I'm always on the question mark. I never moved to the English channel. Question mark basically covers all channel. Yeah. Okay. Good. So, anybody has anything that you want me to look at? I'm watching GIS. However, the trend on GIS, very, I mean, basically, the uptrend, which it had in the morning, turned into a downtrend right now. This is the daily. Hold on. This is the daily. And basically, all the, let's go to the 2-minute chart. All the gains in the morning and the move higher over 47 basically eliminated on this one. Maybe the sector is very weak. I don't see any reason not to short it right now. not to buy it right now, just watch it, and I'm no, not going to be aggressive with it. So, do we have strength in this market? Not really. Talking about winners today, energy sector is up. This is XLE, but you can see it's up for the second day in a row on another move higher in oil prices. And Tesla is strong today. Caterpillar and Netflix were strong. Apple is still positive, but look at the trend in Apple, breaking under the lows and continuing lower over lunch. Baba and Momo are very weak, especially Momo. And where is Nvidia today? Yeah, Nvidia is also trending lower. Look at the daily on Nvidia. Not what you like to see on a stock like Nvidia, but hopefully it will change. Strong stocks today. WWE moving higher from this 70-50 pullback, and of course over the VWAP. I guess this is on news. I guess, and the other stocks that I'm watching are basically flat on the top 20. It's hard to see anything moving higher in this market. AQXP. Wow, what is that? That's going to zero stock or something like that. So I don't understand what's the question. Do you want to buy it? I'm sure it's not shortable. So the stock is down 84%. I won't be a buyer of this junk. Definitely not. Anybody that's buying something like that, be very cautious. I mean, you have only $2 to zero, but it also can be painful. I don't know again the reason why it's moving lower, but obviously it does. GBT. Okay, let's take a look at GBT. GBT. Wow, what happened here? Okay, now I remember. This one looked like a short trade in the morning